10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? And it's time now for the Bader Channel 10 o'clock news on this late Wednesday night, July 8th, 2020. It's 10 o'clock on this late Wednesday night, and the Mountain temperature is 76 degrees. Top stories on the Bader Channel 10 o'clock news on this late Wednesday night is Vice President Mike Pence pushes to reopen schools amid fears CDC is bound to Trump's demands. Tulsa sees COVID-19 surge in the wake of Trump's June rally. While the cabinet transcript said George Floyd repeatedly begged police not to kill him. California set record for daily coronavirus cases. Pandemic looms over. Trump trade day with Mexican president. COVID-19 safe school reopening needs leadership and money. Montgomery County lab gets $1.6 billion funded to develop COVID vaccine. Flash flooding impacts Amtrak, Michigan. Supreme Court to decide well can see Trump's tax returns, financial records. Harvard, MIT sued Trump administration over ice-borne student rule, deeming it cruel and reckless. Churches emerge as major sources of coronavirus cases. Jackson, Mississippi votes to remove Andrew Jackson's statue from city. Japan put in death toll near 60 as unprecedented rain batters Maine Island. Johnny Depp denies abuse and Amber Heard in a blind wager with creepy James Franco. Serbia seems to relent on coronavirus curfew after violence erupts in Belgrade. Massachusetts launched a free coronavirus testing initiative in 8 hardest-hit cities. Human Rights Watch of Wednesday announced that it's discovered when any bodies of men believed to be victims of mass extrajudicial killings in Burkina Faso. Ancient Polynesian Native Americans made contact before Europeans arrived. Unity Task Force former Vice President Joe Biden and Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders waste policy recommendations had at the Democratic National Convention. Texas executes Billy Wardlow for 1993 murder. Kansas man who received 12 years of prison for killing girlfriend on a cruise ship. Trump Lopez Obrador celebrated the U.S. embassy with joint declaration. The United States has set a one-day record for new COVID-19 cases more than 60,000, surpassing the previous mark by several thousand. Many COVID-19 hotspots across the country and areas along state borders because different governments have taken different approaches to contain spread of new coronavirus going on the COVID-19. According to the U.S. COVID Atlas. Lieutenant Governor Alexander Minister will retire from military for the campaign and equivalent retaliation in response to President Trump's impeachment inquiry. Bed Bath & Beyond plans to close 20% of the stores, stock falls on wider than expected loss. Bank in America only Big Ben participated in Main Street lending. Current new wise is also cyberspace, astronaut says. SpaceX delays launch of latest Starship, Starlink satellites with 2 hitchhiking spacecraft. Earth's magnetic field changed 10 times faster than one spot. NASA increased its investment on U.S. small business material, lunar capability for Artemis. Grave shortage of PPE gear flare again as COVID cases surge. Scientists show enforcement investigate airborne risk of coronavirus. And coronavirus reported in over half of the last year to meet poultry workers in 21 states, CDC says. Peter Cho News Time is 10:03. 5 more virus deaths reported in Attleboro area statewide. Numbers continue falling. Mansfield teen has town going greener with restriction on plastic straws. Catholic parents, public schools in fall, river taxis including Amber area to open in fall. First, Selectmen have granted permission for Gillette Stadium and host New England Revolution ticket holders for driving big screen viewing of 3 upcoming matches, all to be played at ESPN Complex in Orlando, Florida. A 59-year-old Walgreens in Bridgewater on Friday according to the police, and it was all over a mask. Milkman wanted for 2019 shooting murder in Buckton. Peter Childers' time is 10:04. Looking at sports. Amazon pulls Wall Street Redskins merchandise by the side of it calls for the team to change its name. Running back, Raheem Mustard requests trade from 49ers agent says, Ivy League scraps college football fall sports for 2020 will evaluate feasibility of playing in spring. Showtime not killing Steve Jackson after Deshaun Jackson offense. Peter Childers on 10:05. Time out for Peter Childers traffic and trying to check on this. Late for Wednesday night. Baby! On the MBTA subway committee rail in the Bears. They are looking good. Okay? You look at the highways and byways of New England on this. Late Wednesday night. '95, '91, both ends of Batman, Hartford stretch. '95, it is up and side, also New England stretch. Merritt Parkway, both ends of Batman, Fairfield stretch. And '25, it is up and side, a little bit on the Middlebury stretch. And '25, it is the westbound side, a little bit so on the Wareham stretch before 195. '95, it is southbound side, also on the Attleboro stretch, around before the Rhode Island border. 185, it is westbound side, also Dartmouth. Route 3 on the northbound side, a little bit so on 495 and all. Mass back westbound, a little bit so after 84 in Sturbridge. And 89, northbound side, a little bit on Warner, New Hampshire, and otherwise, Vermont, North Germany, highways on Duncan Gibson, 25 at the northbound side, a little bit slow, around Route 95, out in the, I guess, the main area. Peter Childers' time is 10:06, time now for a Peter Channel Web report. Winds and showers and thunderstorms east the province the South Shore, and it's raining lightly around the Portsmouth, New Hampshire area. As we have dodged a bullet with the showers and thunderstorms in the area in the Norton area. Tonight's going to be patchwork up to 1 a.m. west, mostly caused by 72 degrees south of about 3 to 5 miles for Thursday. Slight chance of showers and thunderstorms between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Partly south, cover 90 degrees, calm wind chance to the 20 Thursday night. Patchwork up to midnight and west, mostly caused by 62 degrees, calm wind Friday. Showers and thunderstorms likely being for May after 3 p.m. Some storms produce heavy rain. Patchwork for 9 a.m. west, mostly caused by 81 degrees, calm wind coming to the southeast around 5 miles in the afternoon. Chance to the 6% new rain months between the type 1 and the 1 miles possible thunderstorms Friday night. Showers and thunderstorms, some spots produce heavy rain. Low end 70 degrees, south east of about 6 miles an hour. Chance to 8% for Saturday. Showers and thunderstorms likely mean for 10 a.m. Some storms produce heavy rain, mostly caused by 81 degrees south with about 7 miles an hour. Chance to 70% for Saturday night. Showers and thunderstorms mostly caused by 70 degrees southwest about 5 miles an hour. Chance to 40% for Sunday. Check the showers and thunderstorms before 1 p.m. Mostly estimate 84 degrees southwest about 5 to 8 miles an hour. Chance to 40%. Saturday night, part caused by 68 degrees southwest about 6 miles an hour. For Monday, mostly clouds candidate. Check the showers and thunderstorms between noon and 3 p.m. Mostly estimate 85 degrees southwest about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Chance to 30%. Monday night, part caused by 68 degrees southwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour. For Tuesday, check the showers and thunderstorms mostly estimate 84 degrees and west by 3 to 5 miles an hour. Chance to 30%. Tuesday night, partly caused by 65 degrees. Calm wind. And for Wednesday, check the showers and thunderstorms mostly estimate 84 degrees. Calm wind coming to southwest around 5 miles an hour. Afternoon, chance to 30%. Currently in the Norton, it's few clouds at 35 degrees. That's me for the Peter Channel. 10 o'clock news on this late Wednesday, July 8th, 2020. I'm Peter. Hope you have a good night with a goodbye day to stay safe, be positive, be healthy, be well. We will see you tomorrow morning on the more report. I hope you all have a good night.